Fatima said, I got a secret to tell to 3 little kids about the end of the world. Fatima said, the first secret to tell will be a vision of hell for the kids on the hill, filled under our earth. A sea of fire was there, demons and souls in transparent human forms, amid the shrieks and the groans and their pain and despair. Fatima shared, Fatima said, I got a secret to tell. Once a month on the hill, which Lucia revealed to her mama until all her ominous prophecies too real. And now the whole town makes it down to that meadow field to see how it feels to give her apparitions a chance, but her presence concealed. Look at those kids in a trance, and Fatima understands that the public demands divine signs from the sky, for divine Providence plans to further advance. So undeniable proof, illuminated at noon, a miracle of the sun. She made the sun start to dance. Hitler saw it and said it with callous, blood will now be shed, as he glanced towards the vast from atop the esplanade, wolf-layered palace. He knew it was a Fatima's act of God and not aurora borealis. Then blood was shed. Then Fatima said, I got a secret to tell to the 3 little kids we all know so well about the Vatican that has Our Lady of Sorrows so sad again. It's bloody tears how she cries when we apostatize. We compromise the alteration of our faith like a suicide. Despite all our glorified traditional rites, it only ignites a church's demise. And she cried, and she cried. But what it all amounts to is the Second Vatican Council. Oh, Father, how long till 1960 arrives? As Fatima surmised about the bishop in white, assassinated and died atop the mountainside, with all his brethren beside, to precede planet 9, the chastisement divine, the wormwood on arrival, as seen in the Bible 3 orbits ago. The Atlantis sunk 2 orbits ago. There was a Noah flood 1 orbit ago, a mass exodus, and don't forget the eclipse of the sun on the resurrection of Jesus, which only made Fatima mad, 'cause we still won't listen to what Fatima said, because the Vatican said an immaculate heart has been discredited, because the Vatican's formal commands for her secreted hands have all been re-edited, even though Fatima said what she meant about the heaven sent. She just didn't have the words to interpret it yet. When Fatima said the great looming dragon was red, what Fatima meant is that our nemesis spits out all of its fierous excrement. And then Fatima said that the dragon that's red shows its wings as it soars. But of course what Fatima meant is that the brown dwarf's particles are pushed to its sides with a centrifugal force as tears start to pour. She cried until she was hoarse. Then Fatima said as she wept about the dragon's tail that swept. But what Fatima meant when she said it's a tell is there's an iron oxide trail full of chrono mass that ejects, which the Vatican expects. Though its quiet is kept, they always check for planet X in the skies with the telescope the size of Lucifer's eyes. Fatima sighs as Fatima said about the dragon's tail that swept 1/3 of all the stars away. But what she meant to say is when our world's axis shifts, it means we'll lose 1/3 of the day before the sixth seal breaks, as we interpret our fates before our poles interlock to cause an apocalyptic earthquake all over rosary beads. The Immaculate Heart bleeds, etc.